Você não sabe. Você não sabe. Você não sabe. Você não sabe. Você não sabe o quanto eu caminhei pra chegar até aqui. Percorri milhas e milhas antes de dormir. Falei, Happy God, eu não cochilei. Os mais belos montes escalei. Falei, Laszlo, as noites escuras de frio chorei. Eu chorei. A vida ensina, o tempo traz o tom pra fazer uma canção. Enquanto não começa, fazendo live mais cedo, falei, Francisco, Pet Note, cara. Agora vai, hein? Tô de olho ali, 13 minutos. Com a fé no dia a dia, encontro a solução. Encontra a solução. A última build da Season 5 do Shaka ainda tá valendo, tá? Fala, Smite Troll. Quando bate a saudade, eu vou pro mar. Fecho os meus olhos e vejo você chegar. Você chegar. Psicó. Quero acordar de manhã do seu lado e aturar qualquer babado. Ou ficar apaixonado. Falei, Pluri. O teu seio aconchegado. 12 minutos para o Pet Note. 12 minutos para o Pet Note. Enquanto isso eu vou ganhar desses caras aqui. Sweet dreams are made of these. You and I have disagree. Sabe o Wallace? Seven seas, everybody looking for something wants to use you. Something wants used by you. Se ferrou. 10 minutos, quase. Somebody wants to use you. Me chama de DJ. Falei, DJ, boa tarde. And somebody wants to use you. Somebody wants to use you. What the hell? Hoje vai ter sorteio de skin pra console. Falei, Murtigó. Lá no... Se tiver amistoso hoje, eu não sei, galera. Tem que confirmar ainda se vai ter compromisso hoje. Se eu vou ter compromisso hoje. Mas eu aviso pra vocês. Falei, Vitor. Eu aviso. Acho que na live... Obrigado pelo host, Mary. Acho que eu vou fazer o sorteio nessa live aqui. Eu vou ver. Vai ter pra console sim. Qual console que você tem, ô Murtigó? E aí, Windson? O deck desse cara é simplesmente ruim. Ele tá aguentando firmemente. Nem acredito. Vai ter mapa novo? Teremos novidades da Justa, tá? Não sabemos o que vai ser de fato. Xbox? Vai ter. Mas eu vou ver se vai... Vou confirmar se vai ter nessa live sorteio ou na outra. A vida ensina. Não vai ter como ganhar desse cara, não. Se defendeu bem até. Salve, Harrison. Fazer uma canção. Bora, meu filho. Larga o osso, deixa eu ganhar. Não, vou perder. Olha que maldito. Você entrava no bate-papo UOL, entrava. Droga, perdi pro cara. Cara ruim, velho. Fez algum curso pra entrar no ramo de vendas? Não, é porque eu já trabalhava com isso. E aí, Carlos Henrique, vai sortear o quê? Vou sortear hoje, vai ser a pele mais a recolor dela. O cara me venceu, cara. Droga. Haha, o que, trouxa? E aí, Lordstone? Isso vai dar treta. Isso vai dar uma treta. E aí, Juan, fala aí, Shen, Guilherme Gamer. Salve do set, boa tarde. E aí, DJ? Sim, eu vou sortear a pele mais a recola hoje. Vou ver. Tem alguém acompanhando seu jogo ali, sim. Eu vou ver porque... Eu não sei, acho que hoje eu tenho um compromisso, então... Não sei como é que vai ser essa dinâmica, não. Ai, 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 que lindo, olha que lindo. Se fudeu, se fudeu. O culpado não fui eu. Agora vai ter patch note sim, 6 minutos. Se fudeu. Tchau, bebê. Tentar dar uma enganada nele aqui, né? O que muda nesse patch? Não sei, a gente tem que ver, ué. Usa aplicativo pra jogar Clash Royale. É a melhor forma de capturar a tela, né, cara? Eu vi, achei muito zoado o Black Rose. Gráfico muito zoado. Caraca, o cara tá empurrando ali, ó. Tio. Caraca! O maluco tá na Disney. Disney World total. Já jogou PUBG Mobile já? Ó. Disney World, tem que tomar cuidado, senão ele vai acabar vencendo com Com esse veneno. Vou mandar meu foco todo lá para aquele outro lado lá. A Disney é logo ali, amigo. Perdeu. Visto que não lateral do Xbox ficou linda, vi? Sirius, agora tá mais difícil pra procurar gameplays com gods específicos. Por que, Lázaro? Qual a dificuldade? Qual é a dificuldade? É, tatuagem é cara. Essa daqui que eu fiz custou 200. Pequenininha. Tatu é caro, cara. Tatu é caro. Fez o desafio do Countdown? Ainda não. Yuri. Ah, entendi. Ah, mas aí os vídeos eu vou postar os vídeos normais mesmo. É porque de vez em quando a gente posta, a gente não posta, enfim. É, tem que pagar caro, né? Esse patch ainda vai ter a sessão dos Zeus? Acho que sim. Falei, JP. Acho que me ferrei aqui, hein? Cara, é level 12. Deixa eu jogar sério aqui, cara. Deixa eu jogar Big Serious. Big Serious aqui. Tem que jogar sério, cara. Level 12. Sou level 11 apenas. Ele vai jogar 3 mosqueteiras, certeza. Ok. Queima! Vem em mim, mosqueteiras! O mundo já não é mais o mesmo! Foda, os caras têm umas lendárias level 3, mano. Eu falei, Taiwane. Já era, perdi. Não deu pra jogar com esse cara. Esse deck foi você que fez? Foi, mas... Cara, level 12 com os lendários level 3, mano. Tomara que caia uma tempestade de monstro na casa dele e queime o computador dele e a conta dele seja banida do Clash Royale, esse maldito. Casher, maldito. Ninguém gosta de você, seu escroto. Falo mesmo. Ah, tem as esferas do dragão? Aí é tenso. Vai começar o patch note, vai começar a baixaria. Ela parece as esferas do dragão. De tanta estrela. Divine Horizon. A Materazo fofinha. Buster. Eita porra. Porra, meu. Poseidon Aquaman. Vai tomar processo. Vai tomar processo. Vai tomar processo.
We've got a sick update show for you this time.
Vai tomar
We got bug
processo.
fixes, all that kind of good stuff. We got a lot of teasers today, including some stuff about the next god, maybe even the tier 5 winner being announced on this update show. It is, but like it's a cliffhanger, so make sure you stick around. Make sure you find out who's your tier 5 for this year's Odyssey. We've also got a new adventure to go over. It's going to be a big one, so let's get right into it. We'll start with going over some of those skins that you just saw. Those are part of
Patch Note que vai ser lançado daqui uma semana, tá?
This one is not part of the Divine Uprising.
Temos a Willix da Uprising.
That we'll be seeing later on. I am super stoked about this skin because I hear there are some really cool things that you get to do.
Olha a nova arena ali de fundo, vocês viram? Vocês viram que ali é a nova arena? Mentira, será que é? Será um spoiler da nova arena? Ou eu tô ficando muito louco? Pô, essa skin da Bastet parece que ficou da hora, velho. Salve Cult, salve Chupingola. Será que é a nova arena? Poseidon Aquaman.
Shaved the beard down, looking really good. Hair flowing, power coursing through him. Got a little Polynesian look, man. I'm stoked about this skin. You guys should be too. Abyssal Acolyte Agni next up on the list. Couple mages. Oh, is that another?
Temos Agni do Abismo.
Guys. Good work, everybody on the art team. I see that you no Zeus skin this time.
Vai comprar a skin da Bastet? Não, porque eu não tenho gema.
We'll get there eventually. Abyssal Acolyte, excuse me. Agni. He's very devout in his abyssal worshipping. At least the right head is. My goodness, look at that. Then Warp Tech Giannis. This one I'm also really stoked about. Very similar to a Zeus skin, actually. The Sky Tech, I believe the name of that one. This one, super cool. Wait until you see the effects.
Skin feia do Jones, gostei não.
Cool things to do with this skin, so you're in for a treat. Not as much of a treat, though, in my mind, as Sunny Chibi Amaterasu. I'm gonna keep it real with you, chat. I lost my mind when I saw this skin.
Nossa, cabeção!
When you see the things this skin does, you will also lose your mind.
Cabeçuda.
That you would better call someone.
Boa tarde, Gabriel Santos.
You're safe. Look at how cute. Okay, nope, we'll get into it later. It's fine.
Caraca, não vai dar nem pra ver os ataques do personagem com essa cabeça desse tamanho, velho.
The time now, though, is to send it over to Ponpon and just the best caster we could ever ask for. It's Graham Hindu Man Hadfield. Clap it up, everybody.
I mean, I don't know why we need to do that because everybody already knew that at home anyway, so it's no different than usual.
Essa skin do Janus é baseada na cara dos Zeus, mas do Janus ficou feia, viu? Neves and Buffs, vou mudar minha face aqui antes que alguém comece a reclamar, cara. Olha essa cabeça do Sirius, que isso, que absurdo.
Okay.
So we can get there.
You always worry me when you talk about hunters. I don't know why. It's just maybe season 4 all over again. In we go then with bug fixes. We're going to start things off with matchmaking. First of all, players now shouldn't be set to high priority for the next queue multiple times in a row while waiting for a match.
Yep.
Hooray! Why was that happening?
I mean, we just implemented a whole new matchmaking system.
Vocês agora vão poder selecionar multifilas, tá?
Well, and there's some cases where, yeah, you would get this pop-up and then you get the pop-up again, you get the pop-up again. Now, if you get that pop-up, you should really be highest priority for the next match.
Okay, now on top of that as well, just so you're all aware, we're still going to continue some monitor matchmaking too. There's still improvements that may still happen if required to the state of matchmaking. So keep an eye on it, keep giving the feedback. It is good to get the feedback, positive or negative. On top of that, Spectator. We're fixing the issue where buff icons were not showing up next to gods on Spectator UI.
Yeah, fixed.
Took a year, but it's done.
It's there.
Yeah. And on top of bug fixes, we've also got Pele, fixing the issue where Pele would hear the drum sound from Magma Rush more often than intended.
Aumenta um pouquinho mais do que já está.
Fancy. Okay, well, that's good.
Aí vocês estão querendo ouvir apenas a voz deles.
So it got very loud.
Lovely.
Very quick.
Circuit as well, we fixed an update there, the targeter for her Deathbane ability on the Dread Queen skin. Now that's just a small little list of some of the balance and bug fixes, but if you've been noticing the patch notes when they do
Esse jogo tem como jogar no PC e Xbox junto? Não, infelizmente não tem crossplay.
It's actually quite a big
Crossplay, na verdade.
On then to items, not too many this week, just 2, and it looks like we're looking at first up, Blackthorn Hammer is going to be the first one. Increase the health from 350 to 450, but decrease the physical power from 30 to 20.
Blackthorn sendo bufado e nerfado ao mesmo tempo, não é nem uso.
Staying the same as long as it's not listed here. And the goal here is that we've seen this item get picked up a little bit.
Pode ler ali embaixo e traduzir pra nós, eu não entendo muito bem de inglês, então...
But
I'm sorry, so sorry,
look
man.
at this item and go, it's not powerful enough, it's not strong enough. So we're focusing its identity more towards being this pure tank item, giving it extra health, but taking away some of that physical power that causes it to be a bit more offensive oriented, allowing you to really pick this up if you want to be that frontline warrior, getting the CDR or the mana regeneration, just keep on going. Just give this item more.
Eles poderiam aproveitar e arrumar o dash da Materazzo. Acho que nunca vai ser arrumado. Acho que na visão deles a Materazzo, o dash dela é daquele jeito, entendeu?
Okay, we'll see how that works out. Silver Branch Bow, the next one on the list, the Hunter one.
Silver Branch Bow!
2200 gold, and it's going to build from Hunter's Bow.
So it's a tier 3 now. It's not a tier 2 anymore.
First thing to mention. Then on top of
Mudaram a
that,
árvore deles.
20 physical power, 25% attack speed, 10 physical penetration, and a passive. The passive is for each
Nossa, ficou legal.
0.02 attack speed. 0.02, yeah, I was right.
Yeah.
0.02 attack speed, you go over cap, which is 2.5.
Caraca!
You gain 1 physical power. Example, if you will go to 2.6 attack speed, you instead would go to 2.5 plus 5 physical power. How high of a cap can you really go?
Depois eu vou dar uma estudada melhor nesse item aí, que vai ficar legal. Confio que a arena vai ser Celta.
Really? So,
Na verdade, eles vão retirar a arena. Queria falar não.
So anyone who generally has like an attack speed stim and often is limited from building these attack speed items because eventually you go over cap if the stim is active.
Yeah.
You can now pop that stim and it's actually quite beneficial for you. You'll get that extra physical power directly when you need it when you have your highest attack speed and generally other benefits online.
And it does have pen and a bit of power on it too, so that will help.
Eu vou tacar ataque speed no meu personagem. Vai ser full ataque speed, tá ligado? A Kali vai ficar sinistro isso daí. Bakasura também. Bakasura e Kali vão ficar ridiculamente fortes. Olha, o Anru tá sendo bufado.
Adjusted him a few times and he hasn't really come back in any substantial way. Adjustments before haven't really moved his win rate too much, and so we're going to go with a much more.
É mentira, vai tirar a arena, não é brincadeira, gente. Porra. Vocês acham que vai tirar a arena? Vai tirar a conquista, mentira. Tem que tirar o Clash. Faz um tempão que não apareço, falei eu mesmo. Boa tarde. Apareça sempre, estou aqui sempre. Eu sinto falta de vocês. É verdade. Você viu a nova máscara de Buba? Bumbas. Mas já foi atualizado já tem um tempo, não? A Artemis com isso pode funcionar na Artemis também, na hora que você dá aquele buff lá, ó. Aquele item ali vai ser legal.
Yeah, that's an extra 90% total, I believe.
Acho que eu tô ficando muito forte, eu vou parar de
Pretty
malhar.
substantial.
Expect to see some more Ampers in your games, and someone else that you've been seeing quite a bit of in your games is Artemis. She's next on the list. Still target, added an additional audio sound that plays on successive basic attacks. If her passive triggered on the hit, the enemy was CC'd. So this is a giveaway.
Esse item só os caçadores vão poder usar. Ah, é mesmo? Que pena. E aí, Gustavo Daniel, já tava aqui pensando. Tu malha glúteos? Com certeza, tem que malhar.
Other players have applied CC that you might not have noticed, and you start seeing that the damage number is hitting higher. You won't necessarily know if that was because you're passive or because you're hitting for a lot of damage. So now you actually have a little bit of audio feedback to let you know that, hey, you're getting this passive effect right now.
Os caras estão adicionando som, sim. Mostra o abdômen, não. Não tem o abdômen, só tem essa parte daqui pra cima. Ih, estão nerfando o barão.
We've also increased the self-slow while casting from 40% to 60%. So less mobility on this ultimate now.
Yeah, so less mobile and also
nerfaram a ultimate dele.
if you haven't built any hysteria.
Continue chasing, yeah.
Yeah, we've adjusted him quite heavily to now.
Agora eu quero ver jogar de barão.
He released very strong. We've toned him down. Now he's in a much more healthy spot. But there's still the frustration factor of his ult feeling too hard to escape.
Manda salve pro meu amigo Oscar. Salve pro Oscar.
He wants to punish you for having the hysteria built up, but the ultimate built it so quickly that you're
Fábrica
getting
de
the full
monstros.
strength basically immediately, without having to do any work prior. So now if you just use it on someone that doesn't have any hysteria, it's going to be a lot slower to pull them in because you're not getting the stronger pull speed for getting over the hysteria threshold.
Gotcha.
And you're going to be moving slower, so it's going to be harder to keep people in.
Qual seria item de penetração para o barão?
So adding more counterpoint.
Obsidiana, tá bom. Falei, Rodrigo. Toma minha cabeça.
That's Baron on to Kernanos next. He's going to get a bit of a buff this patch. The Wild Hunt, it was
Sendo buffado,
costs. It's
diminuindo
now
o
just
costume
going to
de
be
mana.
100 at all ranks, so bit of a mana reduction there makes it a little bit more viable to use, I guess.
Yeah, there'll be less situations where you're.
Vou gastar as minhas gemas, estou juntando só pra pegar a Buddy Poker.
On his one, or it's kind of slow to kite
Que
people.
isso?
He'll have more opportunities to not be out of that mana range to actually get the ultimate off.
After that, it's on to another nerf that people have been asking for. Chernobog is going to get a little bit of a touch again this patch. Crystallized Curses decrease the base damage of the initial hit. It was 70 to 190. It's now going to be.
Logo depois de terminar esse patch, vou mandar o patch pro PTS? Não sei, cara. Acho que não.
And Living Nightmare, we've decreased
Nossa,
the
nerfaram o
scale
Chernobog,
from this.
velho.
It did go up to 40% at max, but start at 20. It's now still going to go up to 40, but it's going to start at 10, so it takes a little bit longer to ramp up. You're really going to get late game to get those mitigations.
Yeah, so overall in the early game, really the strength is that he is ulting across the map. He has 20% mitigation, which is really hard to fight against. So we're toning that down.
Sempre me dá sono, cara. Vou ter que usar alguma
In the
droga.
late game,
que
he
vai
really
ficar
does need that
acordado.
40% to really
Pensar.
actually make use of this ability, because if you jump in,
Que
it's
eu
very
posso
easy to
usar?
collapse, especially because they've built items at that point. So we still feel like that 40%
tem nada
is
pra
necessary
usar,
for
cara.
late game. But his late game
Cadê o mapa da Justa?
high,
Calma,
carrying
galera.
down the top
Calma.
damage of the crystallized
Calma,
crystals.
man. Calma aí, man.
That's Chernobog. Next
Fica
up,
tranquilo aí, vai ser
Fenrir with a little bit
apresentado.
more
Calma
buff.
aí.
Fenrir is now going to get a very interesting buff. Unbound runes. Fenrir now gains 3 runes for getting assists. So he used to get all his runes when he got a kill.
Yep.
Fenrir
Now
agora
he's gonna
ganha
get
3
3 for just
runas.
assistance. So
Por
almost like
assistência.
Kali-esque.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of these passes that are like on kill, where
Right.
it's very,
Usa
very
lá porque,
frustrating to lose the kill.
O áudio deles tá com
the
delay?
benefit that you could be getting.
Tá.
You should still be going for them. Fenrir has a lot of ways to actually secure the kill on his own.
Sure.
But
Toma café.
losing
Café
to
não
a
me
teammate
deixa
when it was
acordado. O
the
que
right
me deixa
combo to
acordado
teammate to take the kill,
é
especially.
suco de
Still get
maracujá.
some benefit, you just need
Eu
to get
sou o
2 basic
contrário.
attacks in to actually get everything else up.
Quick question about
Bom
that.
dia,
though, as well.
Zagoza.
You
Boa
should be
tarde,
tapped
na
out, I'm
verdade.
gonna put you on the spot. If you've already got 2 runes already,
Yes,
and then
you'll
you get
go
an
to
assist, would it go to 5?
Yes.
Cool. So if you could actually time it nicely and like run away from a target after getting 2 basics, going,
Yep.
he's dead anyway. I'm ready for the next guy.
Yep,
Okay.
you can do that.
That's kind of nice. That's Fenrir. Pele, then the buffs that people are a little bit concerned.
Não
about,
mostrou as skins
potentially,
ainda não.
because she's definitely a discussion subject.
Olha, aumentaram o
First of all,
HP
it's
da
gonna be the
pele.
increased
440,
base health. It was
460.
440. It's going to go up a little bit to 460.
Salve, Jonathan.
Pyroclast, we're going to decrease the
Pirou a
cooldown of
casca
this.
dela.
It was
Diminuíram
40 to 14.
o intervalo de
So 1
14
second
para
off that.
13.
And finally,
Ok.
Magma Rush, increase the movement speed from 20% to 30%.
Nossa, ela tá sendo
So
muito
these are
bufada.
very, very small little adjustments that should help her, but at the same time not make her ridiculously strong.
Yeah, so I think
Ela foi
right here,
lançada
it's actually kinda
balanceada,
nice
eu
that we
acho.
got that statistically had like our last
Agora
video
tão
kind
bufando
of
ela.
really statistically quite powerful.
Right.
She's actually
Manda 3
underperforming
carreirinhas, tu
across a
fica
lot of different
acordado.
metrics.
Que isso.
So she's not immediately coming into the game
Sure.
and just frustrating players.
Qual o melhor
with all
suporte
that.
pra
And
você,
that's partially
Terra?
due to the fact that she's actually quite readable. You can actually see what's about to happen to you. You know when the knockup's coming. You know when she's
Cara,
going to-
me chora
you
aí,
know,
vai
she has to
ver
actually
chora.
skillfully
Cara,
level
você não
up
acha que
a
eles
lot.
tinham que fazer uma árvore de habilidades de
But
guardião
she
só
is
pra eles?
underperforming
Porque não tem
basically
como
all
alguns
the
guardiões tipo Baco, HP,
We're
defesa,
not
guardião,
looking to
dano,
bring her
ataque,
to,
dano
like, new
ridículo.
territory. We just want to
Concordo.
give her a little bit of adjustments to make sure that she can actually perform well.
Deviam ter
So we target
subclasse, por exemplo,
slight
guardião
increase her
dano,
mobility
guardião
from 20
suporte,
base
guardião
health, slight
tanque.
increase her mobility to get around the map, which is a revert of a PTS nerf that we did
Yeah.
to the unamped version of the 3. As well as lowering the cooldown on the 1, so not increasing the direct burst. We don't want to give her additional burst because she can be quite bursty,
Yeah.
but allow her to more often get that double hit off, or if she's just looking to poke more freely.
It is one of those characters as well. It's going to take a little
É
bit
pra
of
vender
of play to
skins.
get used
What
to.
the
So it's gonna
fuck
take
is
some
hell,
time to
man?
become
What the
good
fuck
with
is
this god,
hell?
so maybe not overdoing it to begin with is a good thing.
Yep, and these are just small adjustments that'll help her out overall.
That's Pele. On to another potential meta nerf that people may have been asking for. Naja. He got a lovely little
Nizar vai
touch
ser nerfado, quer ver?
week,
Ah lá,
and
bem
now it's
feito.
time
Fica
for it to
jogando de
get
Nizar,
touched a
seus
little bit there.
trouxa.
We're going to decrease the
Bem
base power
feito,
from
bem
1 per stack to 0.5 per stack on the Righteous
Bando
Spirit.
de
So
trouxa.
obviously he
Joga
was
de
getting a
Nizar
lot
pra
of
vocês
power
verem
in
o
the early game,
palhaço.
and that's where he was
Nerfaram o
really
Nizar,
shining
nem
for the most
precisa
part.
nerfar.
His
Falei
mid
Black
lane was
Gamer,
still the
beleza?
same way, but
Yeah.
Vai ter mapa
the early
novo?
games where the impact was
Acreditamos
exactly
que sim.
That's the main reason. It's 20 power in the early game.
Talvez
really
uma
makes
nova
it so that
aventura da
clear,
Justa.
much quicker, ganks are much more impactful. Even if just walking and basic attacking, you feel that 20 power in the early game heavily.
Oh,
And the movement speed's already a good enough thing to really carry this passive through the late game. So we're toning down the power to make sure that Naja still
Vai ter
has
sorteio de skins novas no seu canal?
it's
Sempre
clear
tem.
one, but not something that's
O
overrated.
Kong Morgan considerado mago assassino? Sim.
Also, not least on the list is going to be
São
a top
considerados.
nerf here. Glyph of Pain. This ability no longer triggers any item effects. The Glyph of Pain was triggering it?
Yeah, so Glyph of Pain, it basically means any auto attack that goes through it or ability does a little extra bit of ability damage.
Right.
And that procced ability effects. And so this caused things like, for example, Soul Reaver. Every basic attack would proc Soul Reaver.
Gotcha.
Turning into basically a super chins. And
What's
so
wrong with that?
it's a bit powerful. It's especially at the top level. It's quite potent. So this is similar to the other things we've done with abilities where
Main
we
dos
look
Sirius.
to
Fala aí,
if
Claire,
environment interactions
beleza?
are breaking things or causing unfun scenarios or making something perform way above what we expect it to.
What the
Sometimes
fuck,
we'll
Tot
definitely
melhor
add
que
some
Barão.
just the offending ability. In this case,
E aí,
just
Bruno,
the-
perdeu muita coisa? Nerfs e
Well,
bugs.
that's it for all the items, gods, and bug fixes that I have for you here. Keep an eye out for the full patch.
Olha lá atrás deles, parece uma nova arena.
The patch is released. But for
Não
now,
sabemos
it's
o
time to
que
get
é,
rid of
cara.
it. Well,
Vai ser o novo mapa da Justa. Aí, ó. The Triumphant Return. É o Old, na verdade é a Justa Clássica. Aventura, nova aventura. Novo bundle. Vai ser a aventura da Willix.
Welcome back, everybody. Sorry you had to deal with Pon Pon, but at least you got Hindu Man to hang out with you, right? We'd all be so lucky.
Ok.
We just previewed the adventure in
Pelo
that
menos
spot.
temos
Before we
mapa
get into it, I
decente
do wanna
de
introduce
Justa,
to you
né?
guys someone that's been working very hard
Que
behind
esse
the
mapa
scenes.
bosta
Our
que a
brand
gente tem hoje
director,
em dia é uma
Hi-Res
bosta de
Ryu,
mapa,
aka
fala
Richard.
mesmo.
Richard, first of all, welcome to the update show. It's
Thanks
crazy
so
you haven't
much,
been on here
thanks so
with
much.
me yet.
Yeah, I've been behind the scenes, just working, jumping to meetings and meetings.
That's right. Busy man. Richard is a very, very busy man. Richard, I just want to talk a little bit about your history and what you do. I mean, you've
Yeah.
been working in MOBAs for over a dozen years. You were most recently working at Riot for League of Legends. Talk to me about what your impact has been from your perspective on Smite.
Yeah, so I mainly focus on strategy, and I touch a little bit of everything, but I take credit for everything, I guess. If I don't really do anything, AJ does
He
all
lets
the
me
work.
take all the credit.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
Que lá vai
So
voltar.
big things are like with AJ, I collaborate with him on the God's calendar. It's
Ah,
really
essa nova
exciting to
Justa,
work
essa
with him
Justa que
together.
tá atual no Smite é uma
That's
merda, né,
I
Andrew? Vamos
personally want
concordar que é uma
for
grande
Aaron,
bosta. Aquele touro lá é
AJ,
ridículo.
And, you know,
Sirius, domingo é seu
spoiler
dia, eu sou o
good old
papai
Hera.
de todos vocês.
So I've been waiting to get my queen into Smite, so super excited about that.
It's gonna be we're gonna be actually be previewing Hera in just a little bit. So just after the adventure, you'll get your first peek at her. Richard, we hear a lot since you're brand director that I think you're the best.
É, na
best
verdade,
person
não
to ask
eram
this to.
exatamente três
We hear it all the
lanes, né?
time.
Você
Every
tinha uma
game gets
selva
it,
ali
Smite.
dos dois lados,
Smite is
você tinha a
dying.
lane
That's
do
what we
meio.
hear it all the time.
Yeah,
E era legal,
What do
era
you
bem
have to say
melhor
about
do que esse
that?
mapa
No.
que tá aí, né?
No.
Sirius tá possuído.
Real talk, you know, Smite is doing an
Eu sou o
amazing.
Cabo Daciolo.
Has an amazing year thus
Vou
far.
acabar com o
And
plano
we're doing so
Ursal.
well, looking at the games of gold thing we had for
Esse plano
Xbox,
Ursal tá
we had the
fudido
most new
comigo,
users
cara.
of all time.
Você vai me dar um bundle desse? Vou sim, Zagoso. O que você vai me
And,
dar? Vamos adivinhar aí o que você vai dar.
Just this week we hired a
Passa
technical
talquinho antes,
director
tá?
solely on Smite, and right now he's focusing on quality of life features, making it stable. And just 4 weeks ago, we hired the release manager from Fortnite, and he's really focusing on project management.
Tinha que tirar o
as
boi.
aligned.
Ah, que boi é chato demais, nada a ver que
Things
boi.
make Smite grow, so it's exciting to see.
That's really
Exciting to
awesome.
see,
Yeah, getting a lot of new talent.
Tinha umas
involved
lutas
and trying
loucas
to make
And
Smite
it
pelos
really keep
buffs.
growing, too.
Tinha
So,
invade,
you
né?
know, Smite has
What the
about
fuck,
100
os
people
Zagoso se
dedicated solely
prostituindo
on
por causa de
Smite,
skin,
and,
velho.
to get prepared for next year and the big ideas we're gonna do. We're gonna keep growing the team.
Que merda.
I just posted a whole bunch of jobs in my alumni Facebook group. I'm getting tons of hits. It's really exciting.
Nice.
I've been working with Richard's team a lot on all these big design features, all the recent God updates and adventures.
Me promete a skin do Poseidon se receber? Não.
To the next level, and we're really excited about this year.
Well, speaking of adventures, let's
Domingo é
talk
seu
about
dia
the recent
mesmo?
one then.
Não, não tenho
Well,
filho
it's-
não, cara.
It's
Você é
new
doido?
and it's old. in
Viu o
the best of
debate ontem,
ways,
vi
right?
só
The-
pra
the
rir.
old
Both.
classic joust map. AJ, you're the joust main, right? Like that's all. This is where you
Yes.
We
you
made
made
it
all your
Vamos
solely
heavy-
for
negociar
him, so you
dinheiro.
actually
Não, não
compete.
negocio.
Yes.
I have so much
Não
experience on
negocio
this
com
map that people
bandidos.
don't think I should be able to do my job, that I've spent so much time on this map.
So this map should be just
R$500.
perfect, right? Like,
You know,
you got
this
it all
map,
locked in.
it has some pros and some cons, but all designs do.
Pô, a Justa
Every
Antiga era
type
da
of
hora,
game
né?
mode has certain things.
Podia
you can
trazer a
try to
justa
and
antiga,
all Joust
porém
is
com
really
um
fun.
visual
It
todo
really does- it brings a lot
retrabalhado,
of different
né?
strategies,
Mais no estilo
than
cartoon
the
que
current
tá
Joust.
agora
There's a lot
atualmente.
of things you can
Seria
still do the
legal.
same, but you
O
have a
mesmo,
very
tipo, o
different
mesmo
jungle
visual,
layout,
mas
the start, the
retrabalhado, com
starting meta,
texturas
which tells you where you
melhoradas.
start at and the time you make your rotations.
Seria
Those
foda.
really hard, like right angle
Yep.
turns there. And the way you can gank people and cut them off their lane because the rocks, the geometry
Somos
is so
todos
big that you
seus
can't escape
filhos.
easily.
Tenho filho
There's
feio,
a
não.
lot
Que
of
isso,
a
para
lot
com
of
isso.
hot plays you can make on this map.
Well, Richard, as you mentioned, we have a lot of new players coming from that Games with Gold promotion and things like that. So some of our people watching out there may not have ever played on this Joust map. They're equal lanes of the jungle to each side. That's what you're seeing right now. And then in the middle is your traditional Joust lane.
Right.
Definitely a different starting
Okay,
strategy,
nah,
but
man.
no Bull Demon King, anything like that. This is kind of a
Correct.
much more, just
Ah, eles deram uma
ball-out sort of
retrabalhada
stuff.
assim, ó. Tem algumas coisas diferentes. Tem umas
It's also, as you can
texturiazinhas
see, this is where the
diferentezinhas,
name
mas poderia
Joust
ser um
came
pouquinho
from.
mais
If you're a
cartunesco.
newer Smite player,
Já
it
pensou em
started
criar um
as a
time
map
BR de
themed
Smite pra
around it,
participar
and
dos
we just
campeonatos
kept
fora?
the name as we changed
Não,
the
não tenho
theme.
interesse nisso
So
não.
yeah, this is a really great travel back for those players who are joining us new. Like we've had so many new players that never gotten to check this out before, so now you get to see it.
And Christian's team did a great job
Yeah,
of updating the artwork. So it's the
Oh, it looks
Joust that
great.
you know, but it's artwork that's fresh. It looks great. The environment art is
It's not
beautiful.
those-
Apenas pense então sobre o assunto. Posso te ajudar em alguma coisa que você precise. E domingo é dia dos pais, você pode me
They've had
dar.
a tough life to get
It's
to that
all a
point.
lot
That's
of,
all.
a lot
Zagoso,
of
o que eu
AJs
preciso, você não
dying
pode me
every
ajudar,
day.
It was
Zagoso.
updated
Oh,
one
man.
time a while back, but I was
Infelizmente,
really
cara.
impressed at what our team could do with it.
Só existe uma pessoa no mundo que pode me ajudar com o que eu preciso e o nome dele é Silvio
It's
Santos.
bright in all the right areas, but this little
Bill
area, like
Gates
very
também,
dim,
tanto
but
faz.
lit by those fires. It has the right sort of. It's got a shading that I think the old map didn't really have, a character to it, almost that the old map didn't really seem to have.
Esse
And
era
this
meu
one,
mapa
I think
predileto.
It looks
Eita
phenomenal.
porra.
Talk to me about some of the new customization options that are coming with this adventure.
Yeah, so with this adventure, you'll be able to earn a new type of player achievement, which you'll be able to earn a title. So you can actually be a Sir or Dame, and as you can see here, this Artemis on
Que você
screen
precisa?
is Sir back
Vários
to the pawn,
dinheiros.
I think.
Of course, yeah.
Thanks, Pawn, for the clever names, as he always is.
Always.
Yeah, so you can actually get that if you play the adventure and unlock through the quests. You will be able to unlock that for your character account. You can show that off in other game modes and keep on that. For
Tenho
keep
contato com o
that
tio
in your account forever.
Silvinho.
It'd be really
What
interesting.
the fuck?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you can use this in other game modes. It won't just stay into the adventure. That's
Yeah.
really, really cool. So you can be knighted for
Yes,
for all future game modes.
you
and
sure can if you are a true Joust main.
And everything like that. That's
Salve,
really, really
CRV.
cool. What
quero
was
uma filha
the
de Silvio
decision-making
Santos.
process like, Richard,
Yeah.
to decide to bring back this classic?
You
map?
know, we wanted to do something that's just long requested.
Tá bom, amigo, já
from
mostrou
crowd
muito, vai.
favorites, something that's an homage
Feedback,
to the
community.
fans.
Yeah.
So I think that's great. It's the core gameplay that you know and love.
Eles deram uma melhoradinha no mapa, tem algumas coisas
So
diferentes.
Joust,
Vocês podem ver essas coisinhas ali do lado
Why
e
not
tal.
both,
Why not both?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Tem uma névoa diferente agora, né?
Which one are you going to choose?
You know,
We all know that's all you
Quero uma
can.
telecena.
I want to play this one for a little while. You know, it's gonna be back. I'm gonna get my time in.
Limited time.
Esse
on-
mapa,
exactly.
esse mapa aí é legal. O atual da Justa é muito ruim, né? Ninguém gosta
you
dele.
know, Bacchus, you know,
Só os caras que jogam
you'll be
de
able to play
caçador no
Bacchus,
X1 que
because
gostam
ranked Joust, you
dele.
never
né?
get to play Bacchus because
True.
first pick ban every time.
Bacchus Rangdas right now, man.
Yeah,
That's,
yeah.
that's the good stuff.
There are going to be some interesting comps. Like I said, sieging is so important here, so you'll have to be even more flexible with your team composition.
If you love to play Chunga and Bacchus, this is the mode for you. I will let you know that right now. We already talked about this Sir and Dame sort of customization options for your player name. What
Olha,
other
eles
sorts
mudaram
of
aí, ó,
features can you
também.
get by playing this adventure?
So first of all, you will see that we made a couple environmental changes to the map. We've changed.
Yeah.
the
Se a
side
Morgan
map
não fosse
to
bugada,
give it
você iria
some
gostar
better
dela, mais ou
asymmetry,
menos.
so you can
Eu
tell
não vou
which
muito com a
side
cara
of the
dela,
map
não, mas
we're
por
also
ela
gonna
ser
have
bugada,
a
eu vou
whole,
menos ainda com a cara
set
dela.
of quests and achievements you can earn for playing the adventure. You're going to be able to unlock chalices as they rank up.
É
You
isso
get
aí,
all
ó,
sorts of
meu
cool
Deus.
exclusive skins from Smite history,
Oh,
as well
cool.
as a couple new really cool customization features. The Royal Champion loading frame, loading screen, and avatar, I think. So all themed around that really nice new Awilix skin, which I'm
Nice.
sure we'll look at soon.
I was just about to tell you, yeah,
Wait,
again,
a Willix or
Royal
a Willish?
Champion.
A Willish.
A Willish, yes.
Yes.
A Willish.
You know.
Ish.
I
Got it.
pronounce God names
O
right.
antigo mapa vai
So I'm
voltar,
good with the
vai
Willish.
ser
No, it's,
aventura.
we're up to 90 something, you know, it's hard to keep
I
it's
keep
Vou
mispronouncing
fludar a
it.
Rares pra esse mapa voltar permanentemente. Cara, vamos criar um formulário, todo mundo assina e fica da
God says their
hora.
name correctly, we're good.
We're good,
The rest of
yeah.
us,
That's right.
however you want to
we're,
say it.
we're just mortals, guys. I mean, they are the gods. And a Willish, her new skin that comes with this adventure.
Que
gonna be
vocês
looking really
acham?
good. Speaking of new gods and things of that nature, let's talk about Hera. You mentioned her, Richard.
Yes.
Our queen, you know,
Vamos criar
I'm super
formulário.
excited about Hera, you know.
Anunciaram a skin do Vulcano? Não, não foi mostrada a
a
skin do Vulcano nesse patch. Provavelmente só vai ser mostrada no próximo patch. Vou esperar ansioso pelo bundle. Fica esperando, viu, Zé Goza? Vai chegar aí. Vai chegar assim. E aí, Harrison, bora. O que seriam essas aventuras? São esses eventos que acontecem em Taiwan. O passado foi daquele mapa da Tempestade da Medusa lá, né? Agora a gente vai ter esse daí do 3x3. Não seja assim comigo, Zagoza, seja um homem velho, para de ser fresco.
She also has powers to polymorph people. There's just so many things you can do with Hera. So I'm just excited to get my queen into the game.
I really need to read the Iliad. A little backstory.
Antiga Justa vai voltar.
Class in high school.
Vai em forma de aventura.
AP Latin, but the AP Latin class, all you did was translate the Iliad.
It's
like that.
the Aeneid.
Yeah.
I took AP Latin.
Sure. Yeah. And so it was. I went in
Tira
and
foto e
they
manda
told me
pra
that,
gente
and I was
vocês
like,
cortando.
I'm dropping this class because I do not want to do
I
that.
failed that AP test real
Sou
hard.
novato
Yeah,
e só
you
jogo
follow
na
those
arena. Gostaria de
ancient
jogar
texts,
Conquista.
there's
Me
a lot of
aconselha a jogar outro
Hera
modo
does a
antes?
lot of things, right?
Ou já posso
We have
tentar
to
Conquista?
really look at this really wide story and how we can put that on
Cara,
4 or 5 if you count.
joga o cerco. O
So
problema é que o
really,
cerco é
it's
difícil
such
de
an
achar
extra
partida,
time.
né? Porque o cerco
Really
tem essa
thought
fase
about
de
Hera,
lane
talking to the artist,
legal,
make her
diferentemente do Clash.
gloriously regal, right? She is the queen of the gods.
É pra Conquista mesmo, só
Zeus is
domina os
the god of thunder,
personagens.
Pele is the god of volcanoes, fire.
Porque o
but
cerco
she
está
is the goddess
esquecido.
of gods,
Porque
right?
as pessoas cansaram de cair contra
interesting
PT
thing to
tryhard no
remember.
cerco. Aí,
But I think
tipo,
we've
o
got some
pessoal
really
parou de
cool
jogar.
ways to
Twitch chat
make
right
it
now
happen.
is telling us to show Hera. I bet
Oh.
you they're telling us to
Okay.
stop talking. If I can
Yeah.
imagine.
We can talk as we show you guys the concept
Yeah, let's
art.
get it up there while we talk.
We can't.
There
We
we
can't.
go.
Olha
show you
Hera!
about the abilities
Eita
quite yet,
porra!
but a lot like we've done for Pele in the past, where we're going to show you guys this concept art, and we're very much looking for your feedback. Is this what you expected to see from Hera and Smite, things of that nature? But I mean, you were talking about
Isso,
that
cara.
real nature, AJ, and it looks like
Teremos
that's exactly what you got
braceletes e
going on.
joias e
wanted to
coisas
Sure that just in
bonitas.
her visual appearance, you can tell she is a powerful,
Eita!
strong
O que vocês
leader.
acharam desse design?
Yeah.
And that she is just and fair, but that means she can be very strong ally or a very
Gostaram desse design
intimidating.
dela?
Sure.
And I think we kind of the artist did a great job of defining what beauty means for Hera.
Pô, achei legal,
Taking
cara.
the elements from lore where
Eu achei
she
legal, tá
has
bonito, tá bem
rocks
desenhado,
around
né?
her house,
A roupa dela tá bem feita, não é aquelas roupas feias que esses personagens do Smite antigo tinham,
quick
né?
homages.
Tá cheia de detalhes, olha, ela tem pulseiras, tem brinco, tem colar, tem ali a coroa aqui, tem daqui da
She looks
roupa, aí
great.
dessa
One
roupa
of
tem
the
um
only
negócio,
words
tem um
I remember from
sapatinho
Latin
dela
class,
bonitinho ali.
Peacock is Pawo.
Oh yeah.
Multiple peacocks, Pawona.
Aggro the
Pô,
education.
legal,
That's
cara.
You randomly remember.
Oh, I know.
I always
You
remember
know.
walk, ambulo, ambulare.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm a walker.
Maluco
right?
era.
Rain, polyspaston, my
Oh,
favorite
wow, that's a
Latin
good
word.
Oh yeah, and real talk, you know, we're showing this, you know, the work in progress. It's definitely concept art.
Right.
But we're doing it because we want your feedback. We even though we don't respond to
Bem
everything, we're always
grego.
running around, we
Fui eu que
really
desenhei.
listen and read every single thing. Your feedback on Pele helps
Gostaram
us
do
make
desenho que
a
eu fiz?
better goddess.
Definitely.
You know, we spent a lot of time really defining her look and feel,
Yeah.
including her facial features. I've
Curtiram?
been reading the comments about Isis. You know, you're right. You're right. You're right.
Gostaram?
And, for future models, we really want to take that time to really make characters that resonate. And you know, I'm just super proud of Pele, from the art team, the design team,
And from our
did an
community.
amazing job.
Fui eu que
you know,
desenhei.
giving us
Which is
feedback.
a clear part in the process.
Obrigado, gente.
Right on.
Obrigado.
So, thank you so much
Muito
for
obrigado.
giving us feedback about positive and critical
Muito
feedback.
obrigado.
Positive feedback. Someone made an amazing post.
Eu que desenhei não, seus trouxa. Acho que eles tinham que fazer e colocar no jogo Seth.
Yeah, really good stuff, guys, from you at home, and make sure you get your feedback in again for Hera. Thank you guys so much for joining me here. I'm excited to see a little bit more about Hera in the coming weeks and
Caraca,
things
os
like
caras
that. But for
estão
now,
xingando
throw
o
it over to
tricolor.
Avrin and the one and only,
Que
the great
absurdo.
Hindu Man.
I could really get used to that intro every single time from Aggro.
Ela vai ser guardiã? Não
It's one of
sabemos
the best
ainda a
records
classe.
I've done. Joining me on the desk today is one of the most famous people known to you guys in Mixer Chat for the most part. It's Hirazovi.
Hi, Chat.
Finally, she's been revealed
Que
to the
isso?
wild.
I did it. I'm here.
Have
You
you
let
all
me out.
eventually?
Pompom
what
virou
do
uma
you do?
mulher,
First of all,
cara.
What do you do, Ovi, for the ones that don't know?
So I am.
Ela não é calva,
Codes,
que
right?
isso?
I do drop codes. I'm a
Ela é
code bot.
grega.
I'm a
Have you
vending
dropping
machine.
codes for this patch?
No, not for this show.
Why?
This is what
Você chega no
happens when I'm
X1
on
com ela e já
Patreon.
era.
To drop
Hã?
codes.
Você é
Naughty
seguidor
Bot
de
can't do
Totti?
Did you normally
Jamais.
drop
Fala em
codes?
J Gamer.
So why say you would get codes in the future if you were on the show?
Esse cara só tem essa blusa da
Don't
Materazzi,
make mistakes, they're
provavelmente.
gonna think it's gonna happen now.
But they behave.
So what is it you do other than dropping codes?
So I am the Smite Esports Community Manager,
Oh.
which means I spend a lot of time lurking in Mixer chat. I work directly with our community, with our players, the people who tune into our broadcast,
Okay.
getting their feedback, trying to make their experience better, working with our orgs, working with our partners to help make that happen. And I spend a lot of time memeing on the Smite Pro Twitter.
That is also pretty true. She does do that. If you do need to get in touch with Elvie, then obviously she's always going to be available. This is more of like an intro, so you know what she looks like and how she deals with things, and you know who to go to for anything esports related. Esports related, however, this week, what have we got going on?
We have got the E-United Invitational happening this weekend. Saturday and Sunday, we have all-star rosters hitting the battleground for an ultimate showdown.
An Ultimate Showdown.
Teremos uma apresentação.
But on Saturday, it's going to be Skillshot versus
Apresentação
pros, and,
aí de
here's the pros that were selected by you, the
campeões,
viewers, to take
campeões,
part in this
enfim,
match.
nesse
It's
final
gonna
de
be
semana.
Panda Cat, the player that
Temos uma
basically doesn't
apresentação,
speak or
eles
do
vão
anything of entertainment
misturar
apart
os
from fight. Blink,
times e eles vão
Baskin,
jogar
who gets
entre
carried
si
by his
ali.
team for 3/4 of the year and has one superstar game. Captain Twig, who used to be pretty
Teremos
good
o
at
Panda
this game,
Cat, o
but then once
Basquinho,
upon
o
a time
Capitão
made
Twig,
ones
o
all
Jeff
the time, now doesn't.
Hindla
Jeff
e o
Hindler,
Def
I mean,
Walker
he
em um
just is a
time.
bot that
Do
dies
outro
for
lado
us
nós
team.
teremos o outro.
And
Gente, só gente
Deathwalker, who
bonita,
people seem to
olha.
think is pretty good,
Que
but he's
lindos.
not because Skillshot are going to
Que
deal with that too.
maravilhosos.
Now, obviously, the
Meu
Skillshot team,
Deus.
you'll find out later. We could have shown you now, but I'm not going to.
Gente,
I
arruma
think
os
it's better to
cabelinhos pra
save
tirar
it
foto
for the
aí,
actual
ó.
day.
Ou raspa.
When could they tune in to watch this, Alvi?
They can tune in Saturday and Sunday. We start both days at 11
Essa
o'clock
guria é
a.m.
gamer.
Eastern.
Hã?
Eastern on 11 on Saturday, 11 on
Acho que eu
Sunday.
vou tentar
But not
narrar
only
esses
that, we've
jogos se eu
also
tiver
got World
tempo.
Championships coming up.
We do have the World Championships coming up. We are doing HRX 2018 at DreamHack Atlanta this year.
So there's going to be lots of tickets you can go over and get for yourselves there too. HiresExpo.com to get those tickets. 16 to the 18th. You're going to be there, right?
Yes, of course I'm going to
You're
be
going to be
there.
in chat.
Concorda comigo que toda ruiva é
Yeah.
bonita?
I'll be
Não.
out, like, I'll be
Discordo
like IRL
totalmente.
chat. That's what I'll be doing.
Depende do
I'll be
do
out
seu
and
gosto,
about. I'll show my
depende.
face.
Cada um
Not
acha
only
uma
that, though,
coisa
there's also
bonita.
the after party. Now, we always mention this because there's only a limited window for the after party tickets. If you're going to be coming there to DreamHack, make sure you go and get your after party tickets too.
Party down like a god.
I don't know where the website is. Do you know?
It is hrxafterparty.eventbrite.com.
There you go. She's doing
Daí
it
não.
well. Awesome. So, and
Vale
I
a pena,
believe-
Sirius? Vale a
I think
pena
we
o
can
quê?
tell one more thing before we head over for the skin segment. That you're going to be playing this weekend in the Skillshot game. right?
I am dragging my Wood 5 self out onto the battleground for what I believe will
Cadê
be my
Jesus
first
andrógeno que
conquest in Season
aparecia?
5.
What role
Sumiu
you
Jesus.
A support.
play?
Of course.
Jesus,
What else?
Jesus não tá mais na
That
Hi-Res,
makes a
cara.
lot of sense. Well, that's it for the community and esports section. Make sure you tune in this weekend. You see more of Arvi going forward as well. And send her all the information esports related. If you don't like something or you do like something, let her know. I don't have to listen to it. Then. Let's head over to Agro
Hi-Res
to go through
demitiu
some of those
Jesus,
amazing skins, mainly
cara.
the Chibi Amaterasu.
Wait, that's gonna be last. We got plenty of
Pare.
skins to get to though. But thank you for the.
Tá
flawless
capaz de
stuff.
Jesus aparecer aí, ó.
Appreciate it.
Tava de
Look,
férias.
before we get to the skins, I do want to say I will be involved in that skill
Vamos ver
shot
as
with
skins,
pros.
então.
And me, Aggro, look, I know that we're going to be in serious trouble. So I'm going to have to call in an alter ego that you guys will get to see tomorrow. Be ready, because that
What's
alter
his
ego
name?
will absolutely dominate. I, on the other hand, would get farmed. Luckily, I'm not playing. The other me is.
Não
Anyways,
sabe desse
skins
tal-
time.
peraí.
Let's join. Shouldn't have said in which case, and then I'll be like, oh yeah, this makes sense.
We're back.
We're back. Yeah, exactly.
Caraca,
We have
demitiram
arrived.
Jesus mesmo.
Well,
Só tá
let's get
um
right to
pessoal
it then
estranha
with,
ali, velho. Ah, na
Willis
China
skin that was
não.
part of the adventure. You saw a
Ai,
little
meu
bit of a preview of
Deus
it
do
earlier
céu.
on.
Tanta gente melhor pra
Royal
colocar. Eles
champion
levam a
Willish,
China,
excuse me, a
velho.
Willish,
Willish.
here for this skin. The Joust, like we got the new Joust map coming back. This she would
No.
dominate the Joust map with
Oh,
all this armor. She's looking ready.
Yeah, she is definitely in armor, not like MMO armor, but actual armor for
Jousting
jousting
and battle,
and battle.
and she can do both. The
Não.
classic Joust
And she's
map.
riding a really cool lion.
That also.
Me responde, eu
His name is
perguntei duas
Charles.
vezes. Espera aí.
His name is
Yeah,
Charles.
His name is Charles.
Okay.
Só uma
Short for
pergunta.
Charlemagne.
Ah, okay. I like it. I mean, you need.
He's named after my dad, Charlie.
Oh, I thought your dad's name was Charlemagne, and I was like,
No,
oh
no,
my
my
god.
dad's name is Charles,
Oh
but I
man.
call him Charlie.
Oh,
Pergunta.
that's nice.
I don't mount my dad, but
Parei de jogar bastante tempo por o jogo, mas
Wow,
agora
that's
estou interessado em voltar. Você acha que o Smite está para
56
receber
seconds.
novos e antigos jogadores? Está sim.
still a
Anyways,
cute lion.
no, anyways, with
Por
this
que não gosta da
joust, you
Tina?
need
Porque
someone
ela
that
fala
can-
palavrão demais.
nutritional, you're riding a horse in order
Chato
to
pra
joust, so I think a
caramba.
Willish is the perfect
Que isso,
selection
velho? A
for
Willis tem
this
cabeça, não?
adventure skin.
Galera, é a live deles que
What-
tá travando,
what kind
tá?
of
Não é a minha,
inspiration
não,
did you
tá?
guys use to get this armor right and everything about this aesthetic?
Well, a big thing.
Não é a minha live, é a live deles,
The
tá?
cat is really where we want to go with this. We're like, we want to make a nice bit of
Tem
armor
cabeça,
for her,
não? O que é
but
isso?
what we really wanted to sing with was like, she has this awesome cat, but she doesn't have a lion. And we were like, this could fit in so well. Let's really just dial that up a lot. As far as their armor, it's just a really cool kind of high-level fantasy like knight armor, you know? But it's like slender because obviously she's a female and stuff like that. So it's like graceful,
Cabeça esses
agile,
guinão, que
but
porra
it
é
feels
essa,
really
velho?
strong and powerful. But the cat, man, that's really what we really want to work with on this one.
It seems like for a lot of the Awilish skins, this is where a lot of the focus goes, is onto Suku
Well,
and,
I mean,
what
like,
her look is like.
Yeah, absolutely. Because like she's part of the god, right? It's
Right.
like a two.
Cheguei agora como tá o novo mapa da
It's
Justa. É
not
o
just
antigo
the
mapa
wheels,
da
you have to
Justa, na
make sure
verdade.
that, the cat is
A live
just
deles tá
as much
normal pra
detail,
mim.
right?
Certainly fits
Ué.
alongside her. In this one, the audio, it sounds like there's a lot
Pra
of
mim
metal
não tá,
moving,
peraí,
it
deixa eu
kinda
dar
like
um
fits
F5
along
aqui,
with
então.
the theme that she has on that sound. For you, Chris, what were some of the challenges that this skin brought to your team?
So one thing that's completely unique to this skin at the moment, and we're kind of using it as a test case, Awilish can actually use all of her emotes.
Tem certeza que a
while
live
she's
deles tá
riding
normal?
the cat on this skin.
Oh yeah,
And
that's the
then-
cool stuff.
She also has an additional VXG that we've added to this. In order to get that to work, which we've never done before, we had to kind of augment the tech and allow her to wave and clap while she's riding. So we want to see how this works. Obviously, we need to test it in
Seus
TPS to
careca,
make
nem
sure
sou,
it's
Luiz Ricardo.
fleshed out. But if it is working and the community really wants
Então
it,
deixa eu
it's
abrir pela
something
Twitch lá, velho. Porque pelo
retroactively
YouTube tá
add
dando
to
problema.
versions in
Oh
the
wow,
future.
so this is something that we could see from Renegade Awilish to the Midnight, whatever that one's called, the community one. That's really cool.
Absolutely.
Deixa eu abrir pela Twitch aqui.
From Renegade Awilish to the Midnight. Like no chance.
No.
No way that's happening.
No.
Let's take a listen to the voice pack here for Royal Champion Awilish.
Ok.
Attack left lane. Defend middle lane. Defend right lane.
Ok, man.
Attack the Titan. Attack middle tower. You joust.
Pelo menos a qualidade da imagem na
Have you
Twitch
been hit
é
in the head with a lance a few too
bem
many
inferior ao
times?
YouTube, né?
Bravo. I've had joust about enough.
Peguei venerado de Athena Jungler. Aí sim, Luiz.
I just.
Matando os bots.
Are you? AJ's over there like, God damn it.
Brincadeira.
I just assume all the time that
He's
AJ is
laughing
shaking
at me.
his
He
head.
is actually laughing at me from freaking over there. I can see you.
That's okay. That's what we're going for, right? It's a joke.
Oh,
that's what
wait,
that's what
the
you
most
want.
important thing,
Yeah.
Charles also talks. Charles is voiced by Chris Sabat. He did me a really nice favor because I asked him like, hey, last minute,
Amigo, já
Richard
mostrou a
really
skin,
wanted
por favor.
that Charles talks, so could you please be Charles? And he did a really good job with Charles.
So will
Vou pegar
Charles
meu
just like
busão, já volto.
interject
Falou, Kid.
whenever
When you
Awilish-
summon him or when you call him, he'll be like, yes, milady, or I will pamper you now, or
Perfect. You won't be
you
able to
might
do that
hear
right
it with,
now.
if Pawn does some stuff.
Right. You won't be able to do that right here with this current build, but during PTS that should be ready, and of course during the live release. So make sure you go check that out in order to hear Charles and
Yeah.
his kind words to
Yeah,
his
very
lady
kind.
Awilish. Next up, Shadowclaw Bastet. This. Yes, your favorite. Did you celebrate International Cat Day the
I
other day,
sure
Tina?
did.
Is it
Bem
every
neto.
cat's birthday? Is that how that works? Like,
No,
why do we
no,
celebrate
no, no.
that
It's
day?
just to love them. Even though
Tudo
they
suave,
don't
Famarim,
love
você.
back, but just love them.
E aí, Gabriel, tô gostando
okay.
das skins, tô
That's
achando
nice.
legal.
I'm glad that your cat got some love then on International Cat Day. And certainly here, Bastet got some love with this skin. Her first real, I mean, she looks very feline during her base model and every other skin that she has really. But this one is the first true cat sort of
Ficou
person.
legal essa skin.
Cat face.
We wanted to do something that
legal.
was like, oh man, like it would be really
Como vai
cool with,
conseguir
like,
essa
some
skin?
of
Não
the,
sabemos ainda.
The last skin you saw
Ali
was
Pedro
very kind
Lucas.
of like high fantasy. We're like, let's do something that's like kind of in that vein, like a thief kind of thing for Bastet. And Tina was really pushing on the cat face. So we're like, you know what, man? That would be really cool. We have kind of like a pseudo blend now, but we haven't gone like full cat.
Right.
So yeah, Tina super involved in that process.
Ficou legal.
I just imagine Tina like pounding on the table like, She needs a cat face.
She made that little sound, this little squealy sound you heard earlier. That was what we heard. I was like, okay, you got it. We'll make it work.
What are you supposed to do against that? There's no counterplay to that, Ben. Trust me, there is not. Some dark effects though. That thief is that kind of the you mentioned that.
Bastet do evento, disse o Yuri.
A very shadowy kind of thing.
Yeah.
Wait till you see your cats.
We saw a little bit of the cats earlier, but I love they are dark. They've got like some wraps on them and that kind of stuff. Like
the materials are very like smoke shadowy kind of feel to them.
Yeah.
Shadow cats.
Shadow cats. As if cats weren't mean enough already. Now they're from the shadows.
Good lord. Yo, they sound vicious, man.
Que isso? Para de rir desse jeito.
That is, this will not be happening to you. Trust me, that won't happen.
And she's got a floofy tail.
Floofy tail.
A very floofy tail.
I wanted to put a dagger in. Like, in the concept was so like, oh man, she's like a thief cat. Like, you would think that she'd use that tail to like just extra appendage. Yeah, exactly, right. Tina was like, no, floofy tail. I was, and she was like, wouldn't stop till I was like, all right, floofy tail it is. Fine, you're right.
Well, hold on. Why can't a floofy tail hold a dagger?
There's a couple of technical reasons why it couldn't work, but...
Galera, o vídeo do mapa da Justa e o concept da Era já estão lá no canal, tá? Quem quiser dar uma olhada,
we'll give her this one.
Tá lá pra nós.
You and I both know that she could easily
trazendo
pick
o
up a dagger
conteúdo rapidamente às suas mãozinhas.
We know the truth.
You and I have an understanding here, is what I'm trying to say. Exactly. Well, let's take a listen to the voice back here for Shadowclaw Bastet.
Attack middle lane. Attack left lane. Defend middle lane.
Vou sortear essa skin da Bastet amanhã, tá? Mentira.
Attack middle lane.
A do Poseidon e da Materazzi vão ser 300 gemas cada, é só isso?
I like you. I do what is needed of me. You must
falando
be the bounty hunters. Catch me if you can. More than one way.
Trabalhando escondido, gerente. Toma cuidado pra não ser mandado embora, cara.
I once stole an item and sold it back to the owner. They didn't even know.
What are these bounty hunters that are coming after us? You know, what's the? Usually you have like backstories for
Facebook,
So, for her.
É o meu Facebook, tá, galera?
So I got her hair ball for real quick. Okay, never mind. Usually she's like, I wrote her kind of as like.
Quem sabe teste pra votar
Robin
definitivamente.
Hood. She cares for her tribe, where she's
E Ascensão, Sirius?
She steals from the really
Tem que saber qual skin que é da Ascensão, quando é. Que é da Materazzo, né? Da Bastet também. Não sei.
But she handles it.
Yeah.
Floofy tail and all.
Floofy tail and all. Yeah.
Love it.
É com baúzinho,
That's Shadowclaw Bastet. Next up, Riptide Poseidon. This is one that I was really excited about. Yeah, he's ripped. All right, I'll say. Jesus. And this is not a Tide ad, because he's not wearing anything that could get stained. I mean, I guess his pants could, but he's living in the ocean. Like, it's gonna wash off anyways.
There it is.
It's devolving.
Nossa, que pescoço é esse? Desse tamanho que pescoço.
That implies that we were anywhere but the basement here, Chris. Come on now. This Poseidon, most of the Poseidon is normal scale. You look down at his little icon there. Big, fluffy beard, white hair. This is young man Poseidon in his prime, basically.
Yep. With all the Polynesian stuff going on, we wanted to think of like, okay, how can we have a younger Poseidon? We're like, you know what? This would be really cool if we had like a young Polynesian version of Poseidon, right? So he's like over on the Pacific, just kind of like chilling.
A skin da Bastet Materazzi Poseidon vai ser no evento Baú da Pele, senhorinho.
Creatures.
É o Sirius. Sou eu não.
Dude, that is
Eita
so
porra,
cool. Riding the wave there.
Ali.
I love it. That looks really, really awesome. Ooh, I can't wait to see what the Kraken is. But
Essa skin é tier 4, será?
Tier 4, the tattoos seem to have a lot of really intricate detail as well, kind of taking a page out of what we did for Pele.
Oh yeah.
With those sorts of things. The model just seems to be it just emanates that strength.
Those tattoos, man, they are no joke. It took me, like, I worked on Pele's tattoos with the artist Trevor, and it took me like 5 or 6 hours just for the tattoo.
Really?
On her leg. It was
esses
crazy.
tiers, nível de
really
skin, né? Quanto maior, mais...
That's really awesome.
Caraca, é um
It's a giant striped shark.
Hammerhead, dude.
That is.
So both
Quanto
the
maior o
manta
tier,
and the
mais a
hammerhead
skin
shark have,
elaborada,
like, the
entendeu?
same kind of like tattoo feel as he has.
Claro que não, é o Sirius.
They're not just your regular kind. They got like a little bit of flavor to them.
It's not your regular manta ray that you summon on a tidal wave that you shoot from your trident like we can all do. This is very specific.
Yeah, it's really cool looking.
That is really awesome. Chris, this skin, do these sorts of creatures that have this sort of texture and that kind of thing, like it seems like little different animations there. What do these do for your team, and are they challenging in that regard?
Yeah, it basically takes us making a whole new set of deployables for a skin like this, because it's different from his basic wave, his basic Kraken that normally comes out on his other skins. So obviously modeling, rigging, animation, everyone has to get involved for this big group effort.
Esse é o pescoceiro.
I was just realizing Poseidon's come a long way from the old fish feet that he used to have, you know?
And that's another thing too. You know, we're talking about all the cool stuff going around. Like, I mean, like he just had this big old beard, man. It was really hard to make this work with like.
O cabelo dele poderia ser loiro, né?
I think he looks pretty good, but if you saw like the amount of work that goes into removing a beard on this guy, it's not as simple as just going to the barber and handling that.
Right.
You know?
It's not a simple, drag across it and delete. You know, you got to fill in what's under there and that kind of stuff. The trident also has that really nice texturing.
Obrigado pela
water
ajuda no Glockbox.
whenever you're tidying or gets
Quem quiser
high.
ajudar no
I'm in love with
Glockbox,
this game. I'm gonna keep it real with everyone. I cannot wait to play it. Let's take a listen to the voice pack here for Riptide Poseidon.
A Glacial do Cucucan Tier 5 não. Tier 5 são skins que a aparência do personagem muda conforme alguma coisa acontece na partida, entendeu? Você já mostrou o mapa da Justa? Já sim, inclusive o vídeo já tá no canal, Kenny. Dá uma olhada aí, já tem o vídeo do mapa da Justa.
You're really something. Awesome. Really. My mom, Queen of the Seven Oceans, would always tell me, if there's a whale, there's a way.
Why would she tell him that? Why? That doesn't make any. That is horrible advice. That doesn't even do anything for you. The voice, like, it's very. This is just man mode. Poseidon.
Yeah,
this is what this is all about, right, Tina?
The guy who voices this is the voice from Megatron. So
it sounded familiar, dude. That's so cool.
It was really funny because when he was voicing it, I was like, okay, you're going a little too Megatron.
Poseidon cozinheiro, as habilidades, a água.
Listen, you can't get rid of that.
I was like,
smoking under the water, you know?
I'll tell you what, my voice, I'm very aware that it is not the most sexy.
Vai ter que horas? Quer acabar esse pet loot aqui, se tudo der certo, mais tarde a gente
told me
volta
that the best thing I could do for my voice if I really wanted to get it broadcast ready was to smoke and drink a ton of whiskey. And I was like, that is horrible advice to give to someone.
Next on the Patch Note Show.
Yeah.
Next up, next skin on the list. It's Abyssal Acolyte.
Cabelo curtinho
It's
parecendo
me,
minha tia.
Riptide Poseidon, giving you the skin preview.
All right, that's all I can do.
It's good, man.
It's gonna hurt my voice.
Roll out.
Look, the opposite of that. This skin, this kind of reminds me of another Poseidon skin that we've done, actually. That he's got an abyssal skin to him, so now Agni kind of taking that mantle from him, but only half of him, it looks like. The two-headed god kind of works here.
So with this, we have a lot of these technical face guys, and it's a thing people like. So we're trying to do something like, okay, let's take that, but try something with a little more narrative involved, right? That's something we're trying to do with some of these guys, as you've seen Tina like creating, like Charles has got a whole like thing behind him. We want narrative to be a thing that we can play into some of these skins, and this was kind of a thing where it's like we got this warlock. He's trying to summon this guy, this abyssal dude, into this like realm, right? And something happened with this spell that like messed it up. So now it like became part of him, but it like fully didn't. It's like merged with him. You know what I mean?
Sure. So he was a one-headed normal acolyte person before this.
Só skin tier 4,
the guy into this realm, and all of a sudden like, oh shit, the spell messed up. And
now I've got two heads.
Yeah.
Oh, look at those
and tentacles.
wings.
The tentacles that lay down with that flame, the path of tentacles, I suppose.
Yeah, we wanted to have that being a lot of the abilities that kind of like really like his hand, you can see as like a tentacle kind of thing. We wanted to leverage that in a lot of the abilities.
Essa skin do Poseidon parece ser uma mistura do Aquaman e do filme do Moana. Ah, tá. O Momoa é o cara que vai interpretar. Ele tá bem parecido, né? Ele também fez Moana, não fez o Momoa? Olha, Gustavo Augusto.
Actually still look like the same sort of theme.
Yeah, I mean, this was a huge effort on the effects team to get this stuff. They really knocked it out. Just like the other skin we just saw, the
Ou não foi ele que fez Moana,
Agni has a new
da animação lá.
deployable as well, so you see the little tentacles coming through.
Oh yeah, on the flame wave.
Yeah.
There are tentacles on each end to kind of roll.
Vai
it
ser baú
forward.
do Agni,
So that-
não
yeah,
sei.
that's completely new. No other Agni skin has that.
I
That's
really
right.
feel like there needs to be some noise with those tentacles, like or something.
We should just get that sound. just record
Não,
that
mas
sound.
ficam
Nice.
comparando o personagem com
They're coming
de
towards you. You
Moana.
can't even hear them.
Parece,
actually-
né? Parece ele.
Some
I
little
don't think
slick
the
Foi o The
Cameraman
Rock.
will attest to this. We had a
Eu
game
não
where I was,
assisto
we were
animações,
casting
mas
a side
parece
skin
ele.
that's kind of like this,
Yeah.
and I was saying that
Foi o
for
The
his
Rock,
tidal
né?
wave because it's got like that tentacle that like chomps in front of it. Yeah,
Wet
It
slap.
does, right?
Yeah.
It's like-
yeah. You and I are
Sila
on the
foi
same
bufada?
wave
Não.
right now. I think mine was more like chompy and less like disgusting mouth noise from ASMR, but like yeah, we could make it work.
Chamas negras mortais, caraca. E o Hulk show uma hora
The
dessa.
fire things come from the sky.
O maluco
More of like
gosta
a-
de anime bom
a
mesmo.
Tentacle asteroid kind of thing.
A big
Ew.
amalgamation.
What?
If you
Chamas negras
Stuff.
I think we can
mortais.
slow it
That's
down.
yeah. Let's
Yeah,
get into
it
some
might be a little
slow mo
hard.
here. Upon the slow mo master, so I'm not even concerned about all this. Wow, that took a lot of effort. Apparently, it is really cool.
You
It
don't
looks
really
like it
get to appreciate
changes.
as much. Yeah, it's like moving around and everything.
Whoa.
Whoa,
really
that is
creepy,
so
yeah.
cool.
It's like a alien hot pocket. Look
Yeah,
at it. Oh, it came back up.
it sure is.
Prevejo os Sirius comprando essa skin, jamais. Eu não tenho
Look at it.
gema,
Look
sou
at it.
pobre.
It's square.
Caraca, mano, cai um
Uh-huh.
Look at it.
That's
tolete
where
ali.
similarities to a hot pocket.
Cai um tolete.
That it
Do
has edges.
céu. Que bosta, até eles
I
zoaram.
noticed the
Fizeram
one as
piada
well.
lá,
It seems
velho.
to have that little like, pattern to it. Does
Cai
that persist the
tolete,
entire
velho.
time that it's down?
We can see right here. There's like definitely like a trail, so the tentacles go, but
Até eles fizeram piada, velho.
the persistent part of that.
Cool. So yeah, here's the noxious fumes that'll detonate. Oh, that's like some veins going on
Yeah.
in there whenever you end up detonating.
There's a
Oh.
lot of movement too going in the actual like if you can kind of see more of the front view of the character, like there's a lot of like subtle movement going on. It looks really cool.
That's really, really awesome. Once we get a look at the front view here, and as you mentioned, half man, half not man.
Squid Man?
Squid
Yeah,
Man.
the Mr. Tentacles on one half.
Vai
I
ser baú?
suppose.
Não sei, provavelmente
Let's take a
seja.
listen to the voice back here for Abyssal Acolyte Agni.
Attack! Attack middle lane!
Ou pode ser da chave, né? Da chave da aventura lá, não sei como é que vai ser.
I have been to the other side. You seem like you would fit well there. I know more now than you'll ever know.
Não vou ajeitar as skins, vai ser horríveis lá, não? Acho que não.
You did. Fine. I am all powerful. Oh, this book is nothing sinister. Just 50 shades
Pegou assassino bom pra suporte? Não.
There's your weird gargle noise that you were looking for.
I love Tina. Que isso aí? Quem mandou isso
In
daí?
front of him, is he like throbbing?
Yeah, that's
From
what
his
tentacles.
chest?
That's what
Yeah,
tentacles do.
Like-
he's pulsating a bit
Where?
Pulsating.
in the
Yeah, right-
material.
Right there, right underneath the right arm. It's bulging a little bit. Yeah, it's
There's
a
a little
little.
water still going on over everything too. You see it?
Yeah. Yeah.
A little
Oof.
Okay.
sliminess.
I definitely feels like you were saying, Ben. It's the acolyte that has been taken over,
Yeah.
but it's not like he's totally lost himself.
Yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah.
like he's accepted this
He's
new.
like, oh man.
A skin do
that's
Jano vai ser da chave da
I
aventura,
guess
credo, a
I'm
do
just gonna be all
Jano.
powerful now.
Yeah.
Like I guess that's kind of the thing. All right, this one I've been
I
really
do,
excited
yeah.
about. Warp Tech Giannis. I'm excited because I mean I've been excited about the last two skins because I play a lot of those gods. I play a lot of Giannis, and this also fits in with the theming of a previous Zeus skin that we've done. And I can only imagine what sort of effects we get to do with that Giannis, who is a
Voltou.
super cool space robot. That's what he looks like to me.
Yeah, we're really digging the robot stuff. We've seen a lot of people enjoying this, so we're trying to expand it to other gods and see what we can do with them. And this one, I think, came out really well.
Podiam demitir a Tina, ela é muito chata.
Let's take a look right away. I just gotta
Concordo.
get straight to the portals and see what everything looks like there. I will tell you, I get asked all the time on my stream of my favorite skin in the
Tchau,
entire
Tina,
game is,
você está
and it's a
demitida.
Giannis skin. It's Rift Shaker Giannis. The earth light, the sort of like blue greens. I don't know what it is, but that skin really speaks to me. So this one's gonna have to blow me out of the water or get me away from that one. And that's
Já
a
era,
cool story.
Tina, você foi
Yeah, I
demitida.
made that one.
Yo, great work, man.
Thanks, appreciate
That's my
that.
favorite skin in the whole game.
Wow, you can see the dimensions and stuff.
Yeah, it looks really, really cool. Now, I will say that this is still being worked on, where some of these effects on the portals I see here have a little bit of a tilt to them that still need to be worked on. So you can expect some changes before you get to play this on the live.
Muito obrigado a todo mundo pelos
But
likes na
certainly
live do
looking
YouTube,
good.
vocês são
Very regal on the
demais.
entrance.
Temos
That is
65 likes, 2 dislikes, esses 2 dislikes aí foram pessoas
That really gives you a feel. If you,
subnutridas
Are his balls
que
really
se
that
alimentam
bad?
de ódio. áudio. E o pessoal da Twitch também, 83 pessoas assistindo no YouTube, a gente tem 210. Muito obrigado.
This is actually, it's the same exact hitbox as the regular unstable vortex. If you've been wondering how did that hit me this entire time, it's because that's the actual size.
Ao invés de demitir, demitiram Jesus, é verdade, cara. Mandaram Jesus embora da
I
Rareza.
would not have said it the way you did.
Acho que a Rareza é
How dare
satanista.
you are staring at me right now. They are unstable vortex portals that you
But
are
look how
shooting.
big they
It's
are!
actual. They're like portals that he's shooting. That's the lore behind it. Read a tooltip.
Okay.
Just saying. They also look like balls. Wait, I missed it. I was staring at Tina. Let me. Oh, that's so cool. I love it. And that, of course, will fire portals throughout the entire map. Looking really good. That gold and blue work really, really well
Yeah,
together.
it's gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
That's really awesome stuff. Unfortunately, we will not be able to show you the voice pack quite yet. That is also still a work in progress here for Warp Tech Giannis. But
E aí,
of course,
Carlos,
we'll
boa
get
tarde.
that ready for you on the live server. Also, we'll say that his portal is a jump stamp as of what I've got here, so you'll be able to
Eu
get
acho que o
that
portal do Jano, quando
every-
ficasse aberto, podia entrar e sair dele toda hora que você quisesse,
Really
entendeu?
wanna talk about the balls a whole lot, but not.
Just a smaller version of the portals, or so you don't confuse people.
Sure. Yeah, you don't want to be doing that. I love the
Só que duraria
audio
tempo
effects.
menor. Aí
That's my
seria da
favorite part
hora.
of the Skytech Zeus skin is the audio portions of it. And this one continuing to get it done there. All right. I love this skin. I could watch it for a while, but I know what you're all waiting for, and actually what I'm waiting for too. Sunny Chibi Amaterasu.
Cabeçuda da Materazo.
Oh my god, it's so cute.
It is super cute.
Like,
Jesus foi demitido, por isso as skins melhoraram. What the fuck.
Chibi AMC.
Só foi o Salsicha sair da Rareza e as skins começaram a ficar melhor. Na verdade, o Salsicha foi pro Helm Royale, né? Aí melhorou o Smite.
This skin, however,
Faz sentido, verdade. A Salsicha tava atrapalhando as paradas, velho.
her head is massive.
It is.
Why is it so big?
Devia poder passar os aliados pelo portal do Jano e ele ficar aberto, mas se o Jano passasse, fechava. Poderia ser também, Andrew, seria interessante. Mas o problema é que, tipo, às vezes você abre, né, e o Jano passa, os aliados vão lá e passam também, né? Esse porém.
A lot of the time. There's a lot of expression here.
Salve, Wesley.
A bunch of different like eye shapes and mouth shapes, and they're all tied in different animations. So that everything just like looks totally perfect for emotions and all that stuff.
Caraca, mano, não dá pra ver mais nada, é só essa cabeça. Porra, essa skin é uma cabeça? O que é isso? Porra, maluca. Maluca tem um cérebro grande.
She's so mad.
She was so angry. That was so cool.
Maluca tem um capacete, velho.
One of the riggers, Veronica, she's a super.
Ai, parece a demência.
She's so
Que isso?
Oh, it's so bad. Oh, I'm sorry, man.
No, you're good.
I totally ran over you there.
No,
but
you're totally fine, man.
Super stoked.
We have some fans that are really into chibi stuff that like pretty much mini art directed a lot of what's going on here. Like drew a lot of the facial expressions and stuff, and we made sure that we were doing it right on this one.
Tá
So
possuído?
angry.
Só pode.
The animations here
Tá possuído.
seem to match perfectly, and
Tá possuída?
was that a big part of how the skin worked out? And for I think either Chris
Tá
or Ben.
possuída essa cabeçuda.
Yes, really answer.
Provavelmente eu vou ganhar código dela, vou sortear para vocês, né? Então é importante acompanhar a minha live stream,
Yeah, this
caso
this skin
vocês
had a lot of
queiram
work in it.
ganhar.
So we used the Ratatosker face as a basis for the tech, but this is the first skin that ever had eyes and mouth independently able to activate. And now that we've got that sorted out, this is going to be the baseline for skins going forward for these chibi styles.
Wait, we're gonna get more that look this good all the time?
That's up to Ben.
I am saying that we now have a chibi.
É capaz de dar esse skin do Ares só porque ficou feio a paca.
Yeah.
É, faz sentido.
Expect more of these. If the fans
Vai não, ela é do evento Divine. Você não ganhou nenhuma desse evento.
I got you, man.
Chibi Zeus skin.
Whatever you need. We'll make it happen.
Couple gems coming
Just
your way
like-
if everything goes well. You know,
all right.
that's all I'm trying to say. So we already saw some
Mas
animations
isso
for
daí
when
não
her
tem nada, nem tem nada
Amaterasu
não, ô Hulk.
attacking herself,
Não é por
but
evento
there
que eles
are
mandam
also some
skins,
for when
não.
She gets attacked. In general.
Eu não sei qual é o critério deles que eles fazem pra mandar as skins. Mas eu, por exemplo, eu já recebi a do Ferri, Chibi. Eu já recebi a do Cerberus, fofinho. Pode ser que eles mandem sim, eu recebi a do Fenrir Chibi.
Stunned and sad. That's just kind of what I want. I just want this, I just need these faces.
Pode ser, não sei qual é o critério que eles utilizam não, mas pode ser.
Hades, please.
We need some like Sarah McLachlan music right now.
Depois eu vou perguntar a eles qual é o critério que eles usam.
Get it in the right spot. That Hades walking off into the sunset.
Não consigo ver o corpo dela, só tem cabeça, velho.
That's a feels bad. Look, this is
Dude, her whole body is the size of Ama's head.
Cabeçuda.
Her head is massive.
Vai ter mapa novo da Justa mesmo? Ou você fez clickbait na zoeira? Cara, o vídeo do mapa já está no canal aí, dá uma olhada. Já foi mostrado o mapa hoje na live stream. Dá uma olhada aí, não foi clickbait não. Juro por Deus. Juro por Deus. Juro por Deus. Por Deus. Por Deus e por Brasil. Gente, vamos dar like na live do YouTube aí, ó. Ajuda nós aí. 89 likes, tem 290 mil pessoas assistindo a live. Todos que vocês receberam são as de baús normais, não de evento. As skins que você mencionou são skins de baús novos. Você nunca ganhou skin de evento. Eu já ganhei skin de evento sim, Roni. Inclusive já ganhei bundle de evento. Já ganhei skin de evento sim. Eu ganhei, quer ver? Lembra da... Qual evento que foi? Eu não vou lembrar, eu não vou conseguir lembrar o evento. Acho que foi quando era o da... Teve evento da Morgan, não foi não? Qual que foi o evento? Teve um evento que eu ganhei. Eu não vou lembrar. Não sei se foi não foi da Medusa. Não sei qual evento que foi que eu ganhei. Foi da Medusa. Não sei qual evento. Teve um evento que eu ganhei, sim. Eu ganhei. E você abria, aí você podia pegar. Eu não lembro qual evento que foi. Da Gi, foi a da Gi ou da Medusa? Eu não sei qual evento que foi. Não foi aventura, não. Foi evento. Não foi aventura, não. Não foi aventura, não. Evento Ragnarok, será que foi? Eu sei que eu ganhei uma desses eventinhos que você tem que desbloquear várias coisas para poder chegar num prêmio final. Eu não lembro qual foi. Eu teria que abrir o Smite para ver. Não, da Hela foi aventura. Eu não lembro qual foi. Mas eles mandam de evento sim. Eles mandam. Fiquem tranquilos que nós iremos ganhar. Nós iremos ganhar. Verão, eu ganhei de evento de verão. Verdade, ganhei de evento de verão. Ganhei aquela skin do... Caraca, skin do tiro. Ganhei o... Shibalank, a Put. É verdade, ganhei do verão. Shibalank, a Put. O que mais que vinha naquele evento? Morgan. Eu ganhei do evento de verão. Eu não sei, eu ganhei de algum evento que tava rolando. É Ares? Ou apareceu o Tyr? Jurava que era o Tyr. É verdade, eu ganhei de evento, não sei se foi de verão. O da Dagi, mas o Dagi era aventura. Acabei de fazer o orçamento de tatuagem, tem R$400, falta R$200 pra fazer, é R$600 a tatu. Caraca, vai pagar R$600 numa tatuagem do World of Warcraft? É verdade, foi evento do verão, eu acho. Eu falei que tinha ganhado.
It looks awesome. This concept art is great, and Polar Bear Mike is here for the United Invitational. I can almost hear him screaming yes from his hotel down the road because.
I'm just picturing the World Championship scream. I can see it.
As que você vai ganhar nesse patch vai ser a aventura a Willix agora e a do Agni, mas skins do evento. Como é que você sabe? Como é que você sabe as skins? Como assim? Não tô entendendo.
I was very excited about and hearing that the Ganesh skin is still hopefully getting done in some capacity, though not to that same sort of you know, just incredible level.
Comecei a jogar agora no Smite, você ganha skin grátis em evento.
We didn't do
E alguns eventos sim dá pra ganhar.
behind it. I mean, there was a little bit for years past in the tier 5s.
Melhor 600 na Tatudo que no LoL. Que merda. Eles não estão dando pra quem sorteia as skins desse evento. Como é que você sabe que eles não estão dando, Rupi? Você conversou com a Hi-Rez? Você chegou lá e falou assim, vocês não estão dando? A gente não sabe qual o critério deles. Eles podem no próximo patch dar a skin do evento, cara. Como é que você sabe? Você conversou com a Hi-Rez? Você foi lá e perguntou a eles se eles estão dando? Como que vocês são desagradáveis? Vocês não têm base nenhuma pra falar sobre isso, cara. Eles podem simplesmente no próximo patch dar as skins do evento. E aí ficou por isso mesmo. Como pode também não dar. Deixa a gente querer receber as skins, deixa a gente pensar que a gente vai receber as skins, isso daí é querer cortar o barato da galera, cara. Vocês não sabem disso. Você não tá lá na Hi-Rez. Se você tiver na Hi-Rez e tiver informação pra me dar, me dê, porque a gente tá legal. Mas poxa, deixa a gente pensar que a gente vai ganhar skin também, porque eu acho que isso faz bem pra gente, né? A gente tá empolgado com a skin, a gente quer receber skin. A gente quer sortear skin para as pessoas que assistem. Se você não pensa da mesma forma, guarda para você. Você está cortando o barato da galera, você está cortando o nosso barato. Inclusive, você nem tem informação oficial, então fica de boa. Rupi God e Ironinho. Não sejam os chatos da live, entendeu? Tá todo mundo aqui se divertindo e especulando se a gente poderia ganhar aquelas skins legais ali. Tenta ser legal um pouquinho, vale a pena. Como faço para te seguir no Instagram? Deixa eu ver qual que é meu Instagram aqui. Meu Instagram? Você pode me seguir no Instagram seriouslyah. Seriouslyah. Deixa eu mandar pra você aqui. Eu tenho 2 Instagrams, mas só um que eu uso, tá? Seriouslyah. Instagram. Me segue nesse daí.
Yeah, that's one thing I'm really excited about too.
Yeah, not starting from like the little acolyte.
Me segue nesse Instagram,
part of the narrative, right? Like this time, like before that was part of the narrative. He was the acolyte that became right. A lot that stuff really helps with these T5s.
For sure. Very excited to see what we've got for that area skin. Guys,
quero a skin do Poseidon.
And thanks to everyone at home who was here to watch that 5.15 update show. PTS will be up as soon as we're able to put it up, so make sure you stay tuned to all of our channels, Twitter in particular, at Smite Game on Twitter, so you can find out updates on the PTS and all that kind of good stuff. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for Skillshot versus Pros. My alter ego will be competing and dominating in the Battleground of the Gods. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.
É isso aí. Acabou o patch notes. Harez agradeceu todo mundo. Em breve nós teremos o PTS aberto. E amanhã a gente vai ter, né, aquele jogo lá. Eu não sei se eu vou poder narrar ou tudo mais. E falei Griezmann. Não sei se vai dar pra poder narrar ele e tal. Sirius, qual é o nome do clã? Quero entrar. É Sbroth. E aí, Andrew? Galera, deixa eu falar uma coisa pra vocês aqui. Não saiam da live ainda, não. Deixa eu falar isso daqui pra vocês. Isso daqui é muito importante, tá? Isso daqui é uma coisa que eu percebi agora e eu acho que a gente precisa conversar sobre isso. Quando você vê um grupo de pessoas que estiver interagindo positivamente em torno de alguma coisa, não seja a carga negativa daquele grupo. Por que eu vou explicar isso? Por que eu tô falando isso pra vocês? Como vocês viram aí, a Rupi God e o Ironinho... Pera aí, deixa eu só atender o telefone aqui rapidão. Alô? Oi? Tudo. Tá aqui ainda. Eu não sei, eu não fui lá ver não. Então falou, tchau. Tchau. Tá, vamos lá, deixa eu explicar pra vocês. Quando vai ter coisa nova na loja? Não sei, eu preciso comprar ainda coisas pra colocar. Você tem um grupo lá interagindo positivamente, tá todo mundo na expectativa. Poxa, você poderia ganhar essa skin pra sortear pra gente. Poxa, que skin legal. Pô, será? Se eu ganhar, eu vou sortear pra vocês, etc e tal. Aí você vê a gente falando assim: você não vai ganhar essa skin. Aí fala assim, não, pô, quem sabe a Rarez pode mandar skin pra gente, ninguém sabe se nesse... Mas você não vai ganhar essa skin porque eu acho que você não vai receber essa skin porque eu percebi que você não tá recebendo esse tipo de skin. Não, cara, mas vai que a Rarez manda, eu já ganhei uma vez, quem sabe eles mandem, de repente. Mas você não vai, eu aposto com você que você não vai, sabe? Porra, mano, vai se fuder. Alô? Alô? Quem fala? Isso. Ele viajou. Oi. Ah, eu falo com ele. Tá. Tchau. Aí só terminando. Não seja essa pessoa chata. Tá todo mundo numa vibe boa. Ô, Ironinho, não é que cada um acredita no que quer. É que no momento a comunidade de Smite que está assistindo essa live stream quer que a gente receba isso, entendeu? Eu quero receber essas skins para sortear para o meu público. Eu quero receber essa skin da Izanami, da Materazo, a skin do Poseidon para poder sortear para o meu público. Eu tenho vontade de sortear cada vez mais coisas legais para o meu público. E se você não está afim de participar disso positivamente, se você não está afim de fazer isso daqui se transformar em uma coisa legal, o que você está fazendo aqui, cara? Você quer atrapalhar isso? Você quer colocar as pessoas para baixo? Você quer cortar a vibe da galera? Você é um babaca. Porque simplesmente não há motivo para isso. A gente está interagindo positivamente e você está agindo de forma babaca. Então, assim, se você é um tipo de pessoa que não consegue lidar com as expectativas que os outros têm positivas sobre algo, cara, guarda pra você, ninguém pediu sua opinião, ninguém aqui tá querendo saber o que você acha ou deixou de achar, cara. Eu só estou dizendo que eu gostaria muito e espero que a Rarez me dê a skin da Materazo e a skin do Poseidon pra eu sortear pra minha galera. Ou pode ser outra skin também, o que vier vai ser legal. Assim como nesse patch eu recebi a da Pele e a do Susano, eu tô muito grato por isso e tô sorteando pra galera as skins que eu ganhei. Assim como no próximo patch pode vir qualquer skin que for, eu também vou sortear pra galera, porque a galera gosta de ganhar skins. E a gente só queria vir skins melhores. Então, assim, sua opinião pra mim não interessa. O que interessa pra mim é poder fazer algo bom pra quem assiste o meu canal. Só tô te falando isso, falando pra você, falando pro Hup, porque eu percebi que muitas vezes o problema da live stream não sou eu que tô fazendo a live stream ruim. É pessoas como você que tá no chat escrevendo merda. São pessoas como vocês que estão no chat escrevendo esse tipo de porcaria. Esse tipo de coisa que acaba intoxicando a live stream e acabando com o meu humor. Porque a gente tava numa vibe muito da hora e vocês começaram a entrar num assunto que não tem nada a ver, começaram a discutir sobre coisas que não tem nada a ver e podiam ter deixado a gente curtir o momento ali e achando que a gente ia ganhar as skins. Então, assim, pessoas como vocês atrapalham minha live stream. Pessoas que vêm aqui e comentam coisas positivas e que acham que o Smite vai melhorar, que a gente vai conseguir sortear as skins da hora, que os gameplays vão ser legais, etc e tal, são pessoas que melhoram muito a nossa live stream. Então, assim, se você for vir com a sua carga negativa, nem venha, cara. Venha aqui com a sua carga positiva e mostre para as pessoas aqui no chat que você tá agregando algo. Se você vem para desagregar ou para tentar atrapalhar, para intoxicar a galera, porra, não vem, cara. Vai ver outra live stream, deixa a galera na vibe boa, a gente tá numa vibe legal aqui. Galera, e aí, Bresser, beleza? Então, assim, se você quer contribuir com a live stream, seja uma pessoa legal no chat, tá? Deixa eu passar pra vocês o meu canal no Streamcraft, pro pessoal que não acompanha ainda, pro pessoal que não entrou ainda. Meu Streamcraft tá aí pra vocês na Twitch. Inscrevam-se lá, é um canal que eu faço live streams de amistosos, tá? De Smite. Quando a gente acaba a live stream normal, eu faço os amistosos. Me segue aí, mandei no YouTube também. Salve Light Control, me segue lá. Você viu o Suzano Chibi no card da Materazo? Vi sim. Me segue no Streamcraft, que quando a gente tiver amistosos lá, vocês vão poder participar dos amistosos também, tá? Eu não tenho certeza se eu vou abrir live às 18 horas. Eu vou fazer de tudo para abrir live às 18 horas. Tem um monte de coisa rolando aqui, eu acabei de receber telefonema e eu tenho que ver o que vai acontecer ali, eu tenho que ligar pro meu pai tá viajando, aconteceram coisas aqui. E é isso, tá? Fala aí, Kaique. Alguém sabe como vai ser pra pegar a nova skin do Jano? Não sei ainda, eu vou tentar dar uma apurada. Já mostrou o patch? Já sim, wrong. Então, é isso, tá? Não sejam como Ironio e Rupi God, pessoas desagradáveis. Sejam pessoas legais, tragam coisas positivas, experiências positivas, energias positivas para live stream. Quem sabe até eu possa melhorar e ser uma pessoa mais interessante para vocês a partir do momento que vocês tragam coisas boas pra gente, tá? Aos demais que conseguiram participar, curtir de boa, conversar, trocar ideia e trazer coisas positivas, muito obrigado pela presença. Pros babacas da live, eu espero que vocês mudem e